Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Goldfish.
Boys.
I'm Seth.
I'm Austyn.
I'm Elijah.
And today we're talking about how we never doubt Big Jim. This is Avatar, Fire and Ash.
Just like Avatar 3, this is also the third time we're attempting to record this podcast.
First take, Elijah didn't have his mic on.
Uh-huh.
Second take, I didn't hit record. Third take, who knows what Austin did.
Who knows? Just be ready. Just be ready.
Yep. Go ahead.
I think by the end of this... Oh, yeah, sorry. I actually go ahead and continue the introductions.
Well, all I was going to say was that we're missing Sam.
Yeah, I know.
We're saying it for the third time.
Yeah, the third time.
And our substitute is Austyn today. How are you feeling today, Austyn?
Feeling pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great.
I think by the end of the episode, we'll see if Sam can return the next episode or if we're going to keep Austyn.
Austyn could take over third chair.
Yeah. Sam was on the chopping block.
Oh.
Austyn's just a real life soundboard. Why is he doing like one sound?
Like I said in the last take, who needs a soundboard when you got Austyn?
Very real.
Yeah. Elijah, how are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm about to go on a long vacation, but the viewers would never know because we're on top of our uploads right now. We're actually recording this early so we could get it out on time. I'm going to Colorado to visit the girlfriend and the mother-in-law, of course, for 5 days, coming back home to the old San Antonio. And then me and Seth and my dad and Randy from church are going to Ghana for 9 days. So we're going to be in Africa. So we got 2 vacations, but back-to-back. Very excited, trying to get all my work done before we leave so I can have a nice, calm vacation. So,
wow, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, of course.
Looking into the past a couple days ago, was it yesterday or was it a day ago?
4.
Avatar 3.
Avatar 3, 2 days ago, right? Sunday?
Or was it like a day ago? Oh, it was Sunday. Today's
Sunday.
Tuesday.
Depends on how you count the days.
Yes,
Yeah.
as of the time of recording.
Mm-hmm.
Us 3 and my brother saw Avatar 3
Yeah.
In 3D IMAX. That was the most massive theater experience I've had all year.
Crazy experience.
And this is the first time in many, many years that y'all saw a 3D film, right?
Definitely for me, and I think it was for me the first time I've ever seen IMAX 3D. Probably not the first time I've seen. I remember I've seen other 3D films, but Austyn, how about you?
I haven't seen a 3D film since like middle school, so it's definitely a first, especially for the year.
Yeah.
And never in IMAX.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was your first IMAX film as well, right? Like IMAX
Yes.
period?
Really?
The
First
IMAX
film?
3D experience cannot be topped.
This is his first, like, regardless of 3D, this is his first IMAX film.
That's cool. That's really cool.
It's insane. Wow. Man.
Huh.
Oriel's expectations going into this, I kind of already knew, but just to cover the ground here.
Yeah, for sure. So for me, I expected the exact same film as the first 2 movies. I appreciate the Avatar franchise, but I am not a big Avatar fan.
We're going to debate about this. I
yes.
might be strangling you by the end of this pod.
I'm looking forward to it, actually. But I'm not a huge Avatar lover, so going into it, I expected James Cameron to make another Avatar 1 and 2, just the same movie, same plot points, same vibe, same feel.
Elijah, I said what you thought before the movie, not after.
Well, I expected that exactly, and yeah, I won't continue on. So, Austyn,
Brutal opening statements, brutal, just brutal. Austyn, expectations before you went in?
I had some pretty high hopes for the movie. I was hoping it would kind of connect back to Avatar 1, the last Avatar movie I saw.
And when did you see that one?
Like elementary school, dude.
Okay.
It's been a while since I saw an Avatar film.
Mm-hmm.
We actually had Austyn doing homework at the Canes.
We were at
the
Canes.
Palladium.
Yeah.
And Sean and Seth were sending me videos to watch, and I was just watching them to recap the first 2 movies.
Okay.
And catch up.
Yeah.
And we went into Canes and we're like, man, if this movie ain't good, I'm gonna lose my crap, bro.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
You heard it here first.
This just in. I had very high hopes for this. Leading, like, right before we were about to walk into the theater, I think this is the most giddy I've felt before watching a movie all year.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. Like, the thing that I love the most about these movies is that they make me feel like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And they give that, like, cinematic wonder and magic that I love about movies.
Mm-hmm.
And going to this, I was just getting that, like, I don't know. I don't even know what to call that feeling is, but I'm just incredibly excited. I feel like a child.
Yeah.
Right? Because I loved Avatar when I was a kid. It was my favorite film at one point when I was a child.
Yeah.
The Way of Water was incredible. One of my favorite theater experiences of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really, really, really hoping on this one.
Yeah.
let's talk about what we think. We have a lot of movie to cover.
Oh yeah.
There is
3 hours and 23 minutes.
3 hours 17.
17. Okay.
Regardless of how you feel about the film, is it fair to say that there's no film that has more movie than this movie does this year?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
There's a lot of movie in this.
There's a lot of movie.
A lot of movie.
There's
to
a lot
talk
of
about.
movie.
A lot of ground.
lot of movie.
Thank you, Austyn.
So, guys, what do we think?
All right. Where should we start?
I just
We're talking
think
general thoughts?
Just general thoughts.
Okay.
You suck, by the way.
I pretty much, I got exactly what I expected.
Okay.
So I was not disappointed
Okay.
because I set my standards low
You suck.
and they were met low.
Bruh.
James Cameron stooped down to where I was and he met me right there on that bar.
You're like Varang. You're a non-believer.
I am a non-believer.
He's a hater.
Oh, Austyn?
I was pleasantly surprised for sure. There was definitely a lot of aspects I liked as well as didn't like. Some scenes were a little overdone for me.
No, really?
Oh, most definitely, dude. The orgasmic scenes in particular, dude. There
Going
were
right in there.
too many.
There weren't enough.
So,
I love this movie. I was actually thinking about this.
Yeah.
I think it might be my favorite of the trilogy.
Really?
Yeah,
Your favorite of the trilogy?
I think so. Which it's
That shocks
also
me.
it's also the most problematic of the trilogy.
Uh-huh.
I think that this movie is like so insane and so bewildering. Like I know I've been reading a lot of I've been reading a lot of chatter about this film and listening
Sure.
to a lot of chatter about this film, trying to navigate my own thoughts. And the most obvious criticism that's been dating back is that these films are very formulaic, simple, and basic. They're very elementary.
Sure.
But I think we gotta give it some credit for it being absolutely, and sorry for cussing, batshit crazy at the same time.
Sorry for cussing.
Like, there are some insane choices in this where there will never, ever be other movies where you're like looking up at the most overloaded sensory experience you're gonna get in your life. And James Cameron is like, yes, this is happening right now. Hold my hand and accept that you're walking into the fire with me. It's the most like wild and psychedelic one where like,
For sure.
like 1 and 2, they're kind of grounded in like a very beautiful, peaceful world.
Yeah.
And all of the violence and the chaos and the rage are grounded in like industrial mechanics. They're very like tactile.
Yeah.
It's like humans and there's robots and there's machine guns.
Especially one. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
With 3, I feel like he kind of throws the humanity out the window and he's fully blood dripped in Pandoran like skin. And we're getting deeper into Awa, we're getting deeper into these other tribes, and it just feels way more mystical than weird. It feels like James Cameron did the same thing that he did for the first 2 films, but he snorted a line of cocaine before every page.
Yeah.
It's really crazy. I mean, at this point, we're gonna have to get into spoilers right after I finish this thought. But bottom line, I loved it. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Let's get into it.
Spoilers!
Very good. There's a lot of movie to cover.
Yeah.
Where do we even begin? Where do we even start?
I feel like first act, second act, third act would be a good route. I think because I don't. There's so much movie to cover. I don't know what's the best way to approach it.
Yeah, I get the first, second, third thing, but I almost want to just go like just top down of like what sticks out the most and down.
Sure.
Because, man, like there's a lot of movie to cover.
Yeah, there is. I'm seeing the thing that you said during your general thoughts about like him leaning deep into the more like mystical and like the natural world with the people. Like the humans don't really. We get like tiny glimpses into the human stuff during the movie, but like not until the final battle and a little bit before is really like their any human stuff.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, it is the same formula from all the way back to the first one, but we really have come a long way.
For sure. Like the world building
Yes.
for the Avatar people is a lot more strong now.
The thing in Fire and Ash that stuck out to me is that like the bloodlines are like really mixed and the lines are blurry. Like I don't know about y'all, but this series now really reminds me of Star Wars in that it's a Thanks, Elijah, for giving the intro music. He was like, I don't like what this guy's saying.
Boo.
But it reminds me of Star Wars in that it's a space opera, and that it's like a family empire-based story that's just out in the middle of nowhere in space. But unlike Star Wars, now here at Fire and Ash, like the lines are getting blurred. Like Quaritch is like, he's for the humans, but he's blue, and then by the end of the movie, he's also dripped in the red Ash Tribe stuff. And then you have Spider, who's a human and descendant from Quaritch, who is the colonel of the human side, but he's like Team Navi all the way, and he's growing the crap behind his neck and all this stuff. It's getting weird. It's getting real weird. This is the weirdest one. This is the zaniest one.
Sure.
It's insane. I don't even know where to.
And I'm trying to think, like, does that make, as somebody who has always been resistant, like sci-fi and specifically this franchise, like I'm trying to think, does that make it more appealing? And for me, it kind of does the opposite. It repels me more, because I felt like the security and the safety in like the first movie of like, this is just gonna be a humans versus the Avatar. And now with this like leaning more into the sci-fi stuff, I'm even more like out of it on this type of stuff.
Like, I remember we were gasping when Kiri just plants her lips on Spider.
Yeah.
Just like, what? Like, Sigourney Weaver just planting it on... That's wild stuff.
That was crazy.
I guess we could start off from this. What's y'all's thing that y'all... Or I was going to say love most, but we could even go hate most, but let's just down the middle. Like, what's the thing that sticks out the absolute most? What's the biggest thing about this to you? What the biggest takeaway?
Austyn, do you have anything?
What's your biggest takeaway, Austyn?
My biggest takeaway, I guess, would be the sheer difference between the first movie and the third movie, just in like the world size.
From 2009 to 2025?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can see the time difference, and it's insane, because there's the world of water, there's a world of ash.
And you have the Wind Traders as well.
Comes like a desert area, and then you've got the Wind Traders, like you said, and they're just flying through the sky in these like big ass ships, dude.
Yeah.
I like the way I was talking. I like this. They are in some big ass ships.
And then they go back to the place they were in the first movie, the land of the... Is it the air? It's not the air people.
The what?
They go back to the land of the air people, or the trees.
Yeah, up in the sky or whatever.
Up in the sky. Floating stuff. And then they're back in the water area with... What is the tribe's name? Do you know?
Of the water people?
The water people.
Nah, I have no idea.
They're back with the water people.
They're from New Zealand or something.
Yeah, something like that, dude. Or Switzerland, you know?
I think it's like the New Zealand water polo team. Yeah. Elijah, what sticks out the most?
Man, I'm going to have to say... I'm trying not to say stuff that you guys have already said, because those were like the big stuff that stuck out to me. I think the hugeness of the third act really stood out to me, and you said you've talked about this too when we've talked about it. Like the last hour, pretty much is like really, really epic.
It's got to be the biggest thing you've ever seen in your life.
I did really as much as I like hated. Pretty much not hated as much as I like didn't really care for stuff before it, and definitely not what happened after it. Like I really appreciated and got into the final act, because you can't not get into that when the big whales,
the biggest thing you've ever seen, like in 3D IMAX, like it's the biggest experience you're gonna get in your life. It's insanity.
Yeah, it's like, I think you said this, it's like a Infinity War on steroids. It's just like, it's insanely huge.
Yeah,
so.
To me, it made Endgame look like little Legos on a little table. Like, that's what it felt like. I think my biggest takeaway here, just to start us off, is like, when I was thinking about this movie, I was thinking a lot about how this is the first, like, okay, he does it once in Avatar, and it's groundbreaking, and it's literally the first Avatar, and it's the first time this technology is used to this extent. So it's important to cinema in that sense, and it's like groundbreaking. Like, he's breaking through glass. This is the first time this is done. Comes back over a decade later with Way of Water.
Yeah.
And the technology has improved vastly. And the trick that James Cameron is doing is, yes, we're pulling a couple of the same tricks from the first movie, but a huge percent of this is shot completely underwater. There's a whole new technology used for Way of Water.
Yeah.
And we're introducing this family storyline. Like, it's not just a Jake thing.
Absolutely.
It's like a whole family thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's the trick that he pulls off in this one? Because as far as action storytelling beats, they are pretty standard from The Way of Water. Like, by the third act, I remember I leaned into your ear and I was like, we know exactly what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's playing the music and everyone's like feeling the defeated emotion.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's classic, like dating back to Lord of the Rings, big epics like this with big action war set pieces have storytelling beats like this where you're just like, yeah, we feel sad right now, but in 10 minutes we will be cheering.
Yeah.
And then there will be like the cool thing where some character comes up and saves the one from the who's like about to die, but you know in the back of your head that they're not going to die.
Sure.
All that stuff, Cameron has like tripled down on those beats, and I was like, okay, so then why, right? And I think I'm going to highlight specifically the decision with Quaritch.
Yeah.
Where they're fighting, and it's essentially the same exact ending of The Way of Water.
Yeah.
Where he just survives. And I remember I think that was probably one of the biggest decisions that you didn't like.
Yes.
And it made me think too, because I was like, I mean, it really is really similar to The Way of Water. Even the setting.
Yeah.
They're like both on a ship at night.
Yeah.
And they fight when Spider's there.
Yeah.
And then he survives. And I was like, what? Like, Cameron knows this. He knows his story better than anyone. So I don't think if Cameron was here right now and we told him this, I don't think he'd be like, really?
No, he's not dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, he was smart enough to invent new technology for this. So I was like, why? Right? And I just think the big bet that he's making is, I think he understands the simplicity, and the simplicity of the plot is intentional, and all of it's very elementary, and it's dangerously using stereotypes. And we could get into like the use of culture and race. That's a whole other conversation, but we'll stick with the surface level of it. He is kind of cheaply using a lot of stereotypes and tropes and storytelling standards to tell this story.
Yeah.
And I think the big bet that he's making is that the expansion and experience of the world of Pandora is not only enough, but it's everything.
Sure.
And it sounds like, to me, that is everything and it works. And then to someone like you, that's not enough.
Sure.
And that's kind of like the dividing line.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, what Cameron don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
What Cameron cares about,
Sorry for cussing,
is the experience of you're watching the 3D and the whole world is swallowing you whole.
Sure.
Not that this is going to be a literary exercise in examining the effects of colonialism on people, right?
Yeah.
So I could see why people hate this thing if they're looking at it, but I just don't think that's not what Cameron's making this for.
Sure.
And that's why I'm writing all the way in, end of the line, Cameron, take me there.
Yeah.
So going back to the Quaritch thing, I'm kind of like, I think it's just that Cameron just wants to keep playing with his toys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Quaritch is such a cool character. They're just like, fuck it, we're gonna do this 5 more times.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much right.
That's really it.
Yeah.
And so that's why I could sympathize with you being annoyed with that, but I'm kind of like, I kind of do want to see them just throw hands forever till the end of time.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to continue into that, but that's going to be the end of my point since I've been talking forever.
And they definitely will just continue, because correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw 4 and 5 are already slated. At least 4 is.
The thing that Cameron said was depending on 3, then 4 and 5 will be made.
Okay.
But I think like surely they're just going to be made.
Yeah. As long as he's still around, I think he'll still make
And they've already shot a lot of 4. There's already the plot of 4 is kind of like floating on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I completely agree with what you're saying, because at the end of the day, it comes down to, like, especially with the last plot point, it's like, yeah, you like it or you don't.
Exactly.
And there's no in between. Like, my thought process is like, okay, you've built this world, like, prove to me that the world is big enough where you don't have to do the same thing for 3 movies. So at the end of the day, it's just a choice. You like it or you don't. I didn't. Like I said, I feel like if the world you build is so big, like, show me something else that you can do.
Well, yeah. So that's why I'm gonna argue with you there now, because I've been trying to like make that work in my brain, because I really wanted to wonder why it actually does work for me. Like, you could feel it. At least I felt, especially in the last hour of this movie, I'm like, the magic trick is working on me. Like, I know what's coming and it's working on me.
Sure.
And I think it's just that he is not destroying any of the standards that he's built on the script, but he's destroying all the standards that he's built within the world. Like, everything with Spider is just destroying all the standards of the first film. Like, this,
absolutely,
like, what Kiri and like Loak, all these kids, and they're all Quaritch. I mean, like, imagine explaining Quaritch to the 2009 audience of Avatar afterwards. Like, I remember even just him permanently being an Avatar was already something new.
Yeah.
So it's like, you have all that. And at the same time, with all the ways that they're repeating the characters, like, you could argue that Spider is just Jake again. Like, he's just another white boy that, right? That gets inducted, right? And I'm just like, well, that's kind of the theme of the movie, is that these films are about how we need to break the cycles of every generation and how we reinstill them. Like, there's all this conversation of, like, the children rejecting the generation before them. Like, that's just every Avatar movie.
Sure.
Like, Jake and Neytiri reject the elders in the first film.
Yeah.
In the second film, there is also rejection of the standard.
Yeah.
And in this film, they double down on that even further, where Loak pulls up with the whales.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm standing for my boy Fiacon.
Yeah.
Right?
He does not care.
And it happens all the way to the small, where, like, even Spider, he's like, Took, stay here no matter what. And it's like, you already know Tuca's leaving. Tuca's coming back. So it's like these movies are all about, in the context of the family story, which is what these movies are about. Cameron is interested in how he can break the cycles and how he can, like, enforce them as, like, no, these characters are the exact same as the last ones. Like, Kiri, Spider, Loak. I mean, all three of them are just kind of Jake and Neytiri again.
Absolutely. Definitely right.
So, like, the endlessness of that fits with Jake and Quaritch just having this eternal battle.
Sure.
Which that's how it kind of, like, makes sense to me in my mind, but I could see how that
makes
isn't
sense.
enough.
Yeah, sure. Austyn, what do you think about the ending choice?
Oh yeah, how do you feel about it, Austyn?
The ending choice, I feel like they left it open for the fourth movie for sure.
Yeah.
Like, there's there's no clear, like, end to Quaritch. Quaritch, yeah. Like, we don't ever actually see him die. So what's to say he doesn't come back and they fight forever, like y'all have said?
Yeah. But I'm interested in them throwing hands.
Yeah.
Let's shift gears. Let's talk about specifically what's new in Avatar 3 on the very surface, which is the Fire Tribe, the Ash Tribe.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I like that it was something different, because we had seen the Water Tribe, and now we have, like, the Fire Tribe being a little bit more evil and a little bit more, like, mystical. I really enjoyed that.
But it sounded like to you, you're just like, oh, it's the blue people, but, like, slightly crazier. Like, it didn't feel as much of a shift as it wanted it to be.
You know, for me, it actually felt like more of a shift than the water people. And, like, one of the reasons is because they're not blue, or, like, because, like, they have, like, a bigger marker on their appearance. So I did like the part of the movie where they're just, like, running from them. I think that was fun.
The first act.
Yeah, the first act. Where, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember back to Way of Water. Like, was there a lot of conflict with Na'vi and the water people?
Yes, of course. That was probably the big theme of the second act in that film, was how their people, like, culturally were very different. I mean, there's the scene where they're looking at each other's hands, and, like, Loak and Atim have, like, the human fingers, and the blue people have, like, the fins. And just, like, this idea of, like, how their species aren't
the same,
or their physical differences are.
But, like, what was there, like fighting and stuff?
I mean, they weren't throwing hands like the Ash people.
Okay,
but it was more a social conflict.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It was more political.
I do remember that. I'm specifically interested in, like, the actual fighting. I think it was fun that we saw a different people from the same, what do you call, like, the type of person, like, the fact that they are
the same planet.
the same species, right?
Yeah.
Species. The fact that we saw a group of the same species, like, fighting them, I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I thought I kind of liked the whole, like, free love, like, we're doing stuff, and it was very mystical. I kind of like that.
I think it's really funny that into this third film, James Cameron's just like, I'm gonna keep cursing on the spot. Sorry. James Cameron shows up on the script and he's like, fuck it, I need some atheist anarchists in this one.
Sorry for cuss.
And they're just like, they have a cult where they worship this, like, knife lady.
Yeah.
And they all just have sex with each other. Like, that's literally, it's just a sex cult. And they all hate God. And that's just them. And I think it's really fun because one of the core themes of Avatar is this connection to nature, connection to spirituality. I mean, that's been so important. The Awa stuff. There's a lot of themes of prayer and divine intervention in all of these films. And Cameron brings this whole tribe. We're just like, hell no, we pull it up. Like she sees a gun, and she's like, we pull it up to the hood, we fired everybody.
I definitely loved it when she was like learning what a gun was at the beginning. I thought that was so funny.
Yeah. So I love that strap, and I think that Varang, that girl, is so entrancing and so iconic.
Great.
I think that she's just such a new, exciting character to introduce.
Absolutely, Austyn. What do you think about the fire people?
They're very much like polar opposites of the Na'vi and then the water people. Dude, they are batshit crazy.
Sorry, cousin.
Dude, they're crazy. Like I don't think we're not talking enough about how crazy they are.
Like they're like the Na'vi and the water people are like, oh yeah, preserve life, yeah, nature, and the fire people are like, man, fuck it all, we burn it down.
Sorry for cussing.
Like, look at those tree huggers over there. They're just lighting it up. I kind of like them. I mess with them.
They're crazy.
Which, a point that I was listening to on a podcast was that they are dangerously just too close to the racist stereotypes of Native Americans.
Oh yeah, they're very.
Like they're
close.
literally
like,
just
with like the thing around her neck. That's just like literally a Native American like feather.
Well,
thing.
just not only that, but like they're just like what the white people would describe Native Americans as. Like they're just like
that, right?
Savages. Like they're just like, look at those savages.
Absolutely.
And a point that I thought was interesting that someone brought up was like, it's interesting that the movie is kind of leaning towards, we need to kill those savages. Like that's kind of what they do. This is incredibly concerning.
Sure.
But then again, you have to remember that this is like this is a movie with it's dumb. There's a lot of random crap going on. So the fact that it doesn't really take itself that seriously and it's very goofy, allows me to forgive that it's a very politically problematic movie.
And that's why like some of the people that we know don't like these films, right?
Yeah.
In general,
some white knights.
Yeah, I think that Avatar is just like a way out for James Cameron just to express how he really feels.
Yeah, because I mean the lightsaber stuff is crazy.
Yeah, because I mean James Cameron is old. He probably believes in all that stuff. Most likely. I don't know. I think Austyn is the fire people. You're the water people, and I'm the normal.
How are you the Na'vi?
Well, Austyn is definitely the fire people.
No, I think you're the ash people.
What? Why am I the ash people?
You don't believe in AWA. You don't believe in this crap.
What? Actually, you do have a point there. But Austyn's like crazy. Actually, no, I'm crazy. Yeah, fire people.
I think Austyn's the water people.
I think you're the water people because the water people are very like. Sha-la-la-la-la.
I like how you've only described the two tribes with sounds. You go and sha-la-la-la.
Like sha-la-la-la. Like you're very like artistic and mystical. Austyn is very like this man.
I have a legit argument here.
Yeah,
the water people are way more conservative about stuff, and I think Austyn's like all the way down there politically. You know. Like think about it like this. Those guys have been buried in their tradition for like centuries. Yeah. Like they only just now broke their pacifism with those whales. Mm-hmm. Like they got a whole these whales are like old farts. It's like our Supreme Court right now.
Yeah. Really, no joke.
Yeah. See?
I can see that.
And the Na'vi, I mean, they're like worshiping Awa.
I in my mind I was thinking like the water people are more like that.
Really? No? I feel like there's more of that with the Na'vi. I feel like.
Yeah, there could be. I don't know.
Also, the other thing that I associate with the water people is they're kind of having fun. You know, it's basically just a water park that they got.
It's really fun.
Like they just live in Schlitterbahn.
Yeah. And Austyn's the type of guy who loves Schlitterbahn.
Yeah, you like Schlitterbahn, right, Austyn?
I do.
See? Okay. Maps out.
So we got fire, water, Na'vi.
Yeah, forest.
That's pretty good. Okay.
Favorite part of this movie?
All right.
And we'll get into like I kind of want to just go down the list of like the crazy stuff that we either love or hate.
Yeah.
We'll start here.
Austyn, what was your favorite part?
I'd say my favorite part was kind of like the battle scene for sure. It brought in so many characters. It was fun to see all of the characters come from the different tribes in the area, all the water tribes, all the Na'vi tribes. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but this was the first reunification of Jake and his flying partner.
I don't remember.
The big red.
Oh, the big red guy?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes. Turuk Makto, yes. Which is another...
Oh, that was awesome.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Which is like I understand, again, sorry for explaining this again, but I understand people complaining that it's like, oh, they're just rehashing like the first two. But like, James Cameron is like telling you that he is doing that too. Like, Jake Sully literally says like we're doing this again. Like the day has come again where Turuk Makto is coming back and all this stuff. But yeah, I do love that scene. Red Dragon is sick.
I'm gonna name my kid Turuk Makto. How do you say it again?
Turuk Makto.
Man, it's gonna be a mouthful. come here, Turuk Makto.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, great pull, Austyn, on that. I'm gonna have to think, Seth.
Was it Kitty planting her lips on the spider?
Oh, that was something else right there. That was something else.
The orgasmic shaking from a...
Okay. All of the... When that
was a very poorly placed... when Spidey gains his breath, I like that. That is not your favorite scene.
Well, okay, the endings, the last act is just like the whole thing is my favorite, but I can't say that again. Oh no, okay. My favorite specific scene is when all the whales come down crashing on the thing, bro. Because I love orcas, and it reminded me of orcas. You know what orca is?
Yeah.
Shamu? Yeah. I love SeaWorld.
I love how
it
much...
made me think of SeaWorld.
That's bad. That's
Why?
At least these are digital whales. Those are real whales put in prison.
Yeah, no, SeaWorld is messed up. I watched Blackfish. Blackfish is like unironically one of my favorite films of all time. Huh. Because
very cool.
SeaWorld is messed up, man. But that made me think of SeaWorld.
It's kind of a cool double header. Watch Blackfish and Avatar 3 tonight.
Yeah, it's the same film, actually.
Oh, yeah?
When you think about it. I loved it when, like, the whales came crashing. I love, like, big nature beasts, like, impacting human activities. I think that's super cool.
Yeah. I could definitely see you just enjoying like the big whales coming up and flopping on the ships.
It's so good, dude. So good. As like a plumber too, dude, all the water everywhere. Seth?
Elijah was feeling good during this movie, dude.
Not as good as you, Austin.
Favorite scene easily when Neytiri hops on her Banshee and she just starts throwing hands against the entire army base on her own. Like that's the coolest thing is Neytiri doing a solo ops mission to save Jake Sully.
That was pretty dope.
That's my favorite part of the film. Like, I remember in The Way of Water, after watching it, I was like, Neytiri just got sidelined. She got sidelined heavily. She's in the movie, and she has great moments. And the third act, she has this crazy part where her eyes are lit up and she's just killing humans left and right.
Yeah.
It was cool. But in this movie, gets her get back, and I'm very pleased by it. She was rocking it.
And there was like a large part of the movie, like, I mean, a third of the movie is like her. Like a third of the storylines is just like, we keep on flashing back to her. It was really good.
Because I love her arc, because she essentially in this movie is just playing a grieving racist mom.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't like that weird looking kid that her children are hanging out with on the block.
Yeah.
It's like, who is that guy? Who is that kid from across the street?
She was like really mean.
She's super racist.
Yeah, very racist.
She reminds me of
somebody's mom.
Like I like how Neytiri is just that racist mom that learns how to love a different race. She's like she
crazy
just
plot.
Learns how to love a white boy.
I think James Cameron's mom is like that most likely.
Oh, you think so?
James Cameron has someone in his life that is like that.
But yeah, that's my favorite scene. And then a second, I think it's got to be when Korch pulls up to the Ash tribe. So many iconic stuff from there. Where he pulls up
there.
And she starts threatening him, and then he's like, "Drop him!" And then the guy just gets shot. Oh my,
that was really cool.
Dude, Aura.
I forgot about
Aura, bro.
Aura.
Drop him.
Dead.
Incredible. And then I like the part where she like drags him into the tribe, and it just cuts to his buddy. He's just like, God.
What y'all think about the kind of this was like either beginning third act or late second act where they're running around the city that the people built, the humans built, and they're like chasing Spidey and who's it?
That's late second act.
Okay, late. Yeah. What do y'all think about that part?
Love all that stuff.
the early on in the second act, like it was like put me to sleep, but then like that hit and I was like more engaged right there. Like thank God for that part right there.
Did you have that same issue with Way of Water where you're like bored during the second act?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because it's like structurally Cameron is doubling down on this thing again where he's just like, let's just sit down.
Yeah.
And just sit in these themes.
Yeah.
Before we just throw hands for an hour.
Yeah.
So I could see how that
like Way of Water was like, let's swim for like
a whole hour. Yeah. They literally swim for an hour.
Swim for an hour.
Like hanging out with the whales.
And in this one, it's like, let's, I don't know, just like hang out for an hour.
I just feel like you're just not impressed enough by the visuals. Like I feel like you're impressed by him for like 30 minutes and then you're
like,
like, yap.
Yeah.
I just need some YouTube videos to just show you how crazy it is that every frame exists.
I do want to do a rewatch of all three of these films. So that would be like 9 hours.
Loki, I'll sit in on those with you.
Okay, let's do it. Because like there are certain franchises. So I made like a letterbox list of certain franchises that like I want to like more, but I just don't. Like I don't get them. The Avatar stuff. Because we watched Wake Up to Dead Man, I want to go back and watch Glass Onion and Knives Out. Not because I didn't like them, but because I don't remember them as well as I want to. The other one, I wanted to watch like Mulholland Drive because I didn't like that one as much. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. So basically a bunch of like sci-fi or artsy films that I really just don't get.
Avatar is the harshest, like, regardless of the flaws that I agree with of the Avatar franchise that I personally forgive out of pure emotionality.
Yeah.
It is so far from your taste that that's going to be the toughest one. Like, you already think Dune is wild. You know what I mean? Like, Dune is already, like, a notch a little too far for you where you're laughing during it.
Yeah.
You still love them.
But I love them.
Yeah. But Avatar is like, that's like 10 notches out. That's 10 levels out.
It really is. Like, I remember sitting there when a moment during this movie was early on in the first act when the 4 kids are just hanging out. Like they get either separated from their parents or I can't remember, but they're just talking. And like I was listening to the dialogue and I was like, this movie is so dumb. Like the way that they were talking was like, hey, what are you doing over there? It's like, well, I'm just running around. I was like, dude, I do not want to listen to 3 hours of this.
I know what you're saying, but those words have never been said.
Well, the way they said it,
I got you. I got you. Like
he's making stuff up now.
Like, come on, cuz.
Yeah, cuz.
What's up, bro?
Like, bro, yeah. Bro, what are you doing over there? I'm jumping off a rock. Like, oh, really? Oh, glad I paid $27 for this IMAX 3D so I could see you jump off a freaking rock.
I'm done. You can't make that up. That's insane.
That's so dumb.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh please! You just gotta let go, brother. Let go. Let it wash over.
You know, I really do want to let go. I just can't.
You're holding on. You're holding on to the ground. Okay. Fly with me.
The weird thing that I think about, like my brain, is that like for some movies I can let go. Like especially like comedies. Like I let go. I let way go in comedies, bro. Like you can show me like a script, like any movie, and if it has John C. Reilly, I'm like giving it a 10, right? Like I let go on those.
So okay, wait. If Jake Sully was played by John C. Reilly, what is it?
This is probably a 10. This is probably way up there. But just for some reason, like. Oh, man, it's so dumb,
dude. It's amazing. It's so goofy. It's great.
I want to love it, dude. I want to love it.
Like you stick. They're doing they do the power of friendship scene where Kiri's trying to connect to Awa, and then Spider connects. Like you're not alone.
Yeah.
And then 2 comes by. It's like we got this, and then push, and then they see you see God's face. Come on.
Okay. That was crazy.
You see God's face in Avatar 3.
Like that turned me off. Like more.
That's insane.
I did not like that.
Why not?
There's no way.
You just look at the face of God.
It's so dumb.
And then she gets shot up a second after you meet her. It's crazy.
That face really took me out, dude.
Dude, it was great.
Yeah.
Scale. You feel like a little ant in the theater when you see that.
It's like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, it's like you're on the craziest trip you've ever been on. Like you and me never been on a trip.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man,
I'm convinced the only scenes Elijah liked were the orgasmic scenes, bro.
Dude, there is so much.
I looked over at him during those scenes, and that's the only scenes I saw him going crazy for.
It's like, why is there so much sex in this? Dude, James Cameron is freaked out of his mind in this.
He's so old, he doesn't get any of this, so he's probably...
I mean, you know how the old people are, bro.
They are freaked out. Spider and Curie are freaked out in this.
This movie was horny. Oh, also, was it just me or like the cussing went up? Or have the other two cussed a lot?
There's some cussing.
Okay. Yeah. I still blame my dislike for Avatar into it. In addition that I don't like sci-fi. When I was younger, my uncle James, he showed us this movie when we were like, you said it came out in 2009, right? So he showed us this movie whenever we were like 6 or 7 years old. And then my aunt got really pissed at him because she said, like, you shouldn't be showing them this. It has like guns and it has people dying. And then like we had to turn the movie off. So since that day, I've always thought like, I don't know, I shouldn't be watching this because like Aunt Vicky says I shouldn't be.
That's not the reason. You're just racist. You don't like the big blue people.
It's all Uncle James' fault.
Just not having enough fun, man. You would think that you come on.
I'm really not.
Join the dark side. Come on.
I want to, dude. Because like
they're so fun.
I genuinely don't dislike like very many movies. Yeah. And this is one of the franchises that I've a really hard time liking.
Dude, it's so fun. It's giant blue people fighting. Like, who cares?
I don't know, dude.
You can't say it doesn't bring back like childhood core memories.
Oh no, it doesn't. Like,
yeah,
it definitely does not.
Like, you know how because I remember Austyn was saying that it made you feel like a kid watching it. Yeah. I feel like a child watching. Like, I'm just looking at you. Look at my face watching this. I'm just like,
yeah, you and Sean were giddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh my
you,
god,
dude, it was legitimately the first movie I have seen in a long time that has brought me back to like childhood me.
Yeah. And Elijah felt like an 8-year-old man next to me. God damn it.
You know, I do think that there's a certain extent to which like not watching very many movies when I was younger, like I don't have that.
That's a good point.
So that's like probably one reason also why I don't like these sorts of movies.
But I just can't ask you to take the movie less seriously if you don't want to.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I think Avatar is one of those distinct movies where there's almost a playbook to watching them. Where if you sit there and you, like, I could probably get myself to hate the movies the more that I analyze them.
Sure.
Like, if I sat down and said, let me come up with every incredibly problematic thing about these movies, I could probably give you just the most insufferably long list. But it's just the biggest thing ever. Big Jim, take us home.
It's huge. It's huge.
What's the thing that we hate the most about this? What do we hate the most about this?
I mean, where do I start? I don't know. You guys go.
Go! No. Go ahead.
I mean,
okay, like out of all the things that you hate.
Oh yeah, definitely the last scene for sure. The
Quaritch?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, because that was the only time where I like literally rolled my eyes. Like I looked at you guys and I was like, this sucks. This movie sucks.
How much better would it have made the movie if they killed Quaritch?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna propose that killing Quaritch was like the only way out. Like something else could have happened. Like it doesn't have to be only those two options. If they killed Quaritch, I don't know, it would probably still suck. But at least it would like make more sense.
I'm gonna defend the decision. Besides the fact that Cameron just clearly isn't done with his toys, I was thinking about this. I think that James Cameron is just Awa in these movies. Like if James Cameron is a character in these movies, it's Awa. And the reason why is because there's always this talk of like the path of Awa or like what Awa wants, and Cameron is making the reference to the divine and that everyone has a path in Awa. Like with Kiri, they're like Awa is not revealing her purpose for you yet.
Yeah.
Right. With Jake, he becomes connected to Awa by the end of Avatar 1 finally, and Jake still is like having a hard time connecting with Awa to this film, but as the film is climbing, he's like considering executing Spider, he's calling on Awa. And then Varang is challenging Kiri with Awa. Like, is Awa gonna save Spider now? Because if surely if your god is there, like is she gonna save Awa? Like, is she gonna save Spider now?
Sure.
And Kiri's like doubting, and that's just James Cameron being like, Like, is the story going to go the way that I want to right now? And I think that's the same with Quaritch, where Jake Sully is looking at Quaritch and he's like, you could connect to something bigger than yourself. And my really cheap defense is just that Awa isn't done with Quaritch yet. And Cameron is building towards Quaritch on the complete other side of the spectrum, finding the divine. Is clearly the arc that he's setting up, where Quaritch is almost second guessing himself.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could say, like, just kill the damn guy. He's been dead. He's been dead once. He should have been dead last time, and he should be dead again. But my argument is, Awa's not done with him.
Yeah, it's valid.
It's a very good argument, honestly. Like, you.
See, Austyn and I are devout. We're devout Awa believers.
Awa. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Austyn.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. No, nothing. I have to say, whenever you mention that stuff, I forgot another plot point that I disliked was the sacrifice, or the fake sacrifice.
Go
really
into that.
Dislike that.
Why do you dislike it?
I think the way that they set it up was.
I can feel you holding back. I need you to fight me more on this, because I'm just looking like a fanboy here. Like, you dig in.
The cop out of like. I just wish that if he was going to sacrifice him, that he did it.
That's insane.
You can't like what?
You just want everyone to die.
if there's a thought in your mind that, like, oh, I'm crazy enough to sacrifice this kid, like, where does the instant switch in your mind comes off to, like, oh, this actually does, I actually shouldn't do this. Like, it's just the character's thinking makes no sense. It's yeah.
Go ahead, Austyn.
You just wanted to see some blood spray, bro.
Actually, yeah, I'd
head
love
roll.
to see that. Yeah, Courage or Spider, just kill one of them.
No, he just wanted to see Spider's head roll, bro.
So you think that is your argument that teasing of the execution is just that, like, it's just to mess with your emotions?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, I starkly disagree.
Why do you think so?
The movie that scene is really important because it's a test of faith. Like, I don't think that Spider's acting is particularly good throughout this, so that kind of hurts, like, the believability of the scene.
Yeah,
because you're watching, like, a really serious execution, and you got this, like, Disney kid turning around like, "Dad, do you still love me?"
Yeah,
it's pretty rough.
Yeah,
but the point of the movie isn't that Spider's about to get executed. The point of the movie is that it's testing Jake and Neytiri's trust in Awa. Like, the movie's it's like the most spiritual one of all these.
Yeah,
and it's Jake. Like, the setup is that Jake believes that pretty much Awa isn't real. And throughout the events, finally, as his faith is tested here, it turns out that Jake is actually, like, connecting to Awa, and that's why that's the setup to him trying to pull Quaritch to their side. And then Neytiri's on the opposite end, where she's a devout believer, and that's why she believes that Spider must be killed. But both of those paths led to that same point, where I love the image of Neytiri wiping off the tribal makeup, but it looks like it's Spider's blood on her hands, and it's like forecasting how she's gonna feel about this. And that's another like quote unquote little, like, divine nudge, right, that you could feel. And it's the same with Jake. So I think that a cool thing to note is that it's kind of similar to the Abraham sacrificing Isaac.
Oh yeah,
like, it's
that's
story.
where my mind went eventually.
Yeah,
or like instantly.
Where the point isn't like that the whole thing hinges on Spider's death, but it's like, are Jake and Neytiri willing to follow down the path that Awa has in store for them, quote unquote?
And whenever he was about to do it, remind me again why he stopped.
I actually don't remember what he said, but I just remember not feeling as irked about it as you while watching.
I don't even think the sacrifice. Like, I definitely see what you're saying. I think the cop out of just, like, stopping and not doing it, I thought just made me roll my eyes.
I think if I'm remembering correctly, it's just that he's always been like, that's a key hinge point for, because I'm guessing with Neytiri you feel satisfied, but with Jake you don't. Jake has always been the way that his character has standed on this whole time is this is the way, violence is the way. He's always been the killer in all these movies.
Sure.
Where the Na'vi or the tribes or the elders are for pacifism.
Yes.
And nature and non-destruction. Jake has been the introducer of destruction in these movies.
Sure.
And this is the first time where he puts the weapon down, and that sets up later on him sacrificing himself. Like, he found the other way, and that's his redemption, is him doing what he could have done 2 movies ago, which is just give himself up. And that's kind of like the change, where instead of killing Spider and continuing to run,
Sure.
like instead of being this like paranoid father that just throws hands at everything, just continues to just shed more blood, he is now the one telling Neytiri, don't you dare use that bow. Whatever you do, don't use that bow. So their characters flip-flop
Sure.
at that hinge point. So I think that's where it makes sense for me. The Spider character just isn't... the Spider character doesn't live up to the scene.
Sure.
Is the main issue that I have with it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, that's definitely valid. I didn't think of it as like a cross point, right? Yeah, I still don't like the cop out, but I definitely appreciate it more with what you're saying. I also think I dislike the fact that like they did all this stuff. There was a bunch of stuff leading up to it where like they're running for like 2 hours or an hour and a half, right, or more, and then he's like finally like, okay, fine, let's just do this thing, and very suddenly doesn't do it. It just feels like an extreme emotional like thing to irk the viewers in my opinion. The fact that it's so instant, because he could have done it a long time ago.
Well, I think the way that I argue against that is that the tension was from him being brought to the human place and him seeing like what they're actually up to. Like that's where he learns all the information.
You're saying Spider or Jake?
Jake. Yeah. Like without all that stuff happening, he wouldn't have been down to
kill him.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I don't know, but
yeah,
I could see what you're saying, which brings me to this. What did y'all think of the scene where Loak almost commits suicide? Like that's also like an insane, like James Cameron's doing some insane stuff. Not only forget the hippie stuff, forget the sex stuff, forget Jake nearly executing his son. Like there's a real like suicidal kid subplot here.
Dude, that was like a huge emotional scene for me. I saw that, I was like, dude.
Yes.
What the
I remember I was like, whoa.
Also, it came out of nowhere.
I disagree.
For me, it didn't. Like for me, like
what?
At no point are you thinking like these movies are so like you have to buy in so much, and they don't feel grounded like at all. So the thought of like someone committing suicide with like a gun like this is a picture that I think comes out of nowhere for my brain.
I think is it the fact that they're blue people?
Like
I feel like
they're blue people and they're jumping around, around. Like they're like, yeah, they're not huge. Like they're just like fantasy creatures. And then you're telling me like you want a fantasy creature to like commit a suicide like a human would?
Well, yeah, I think the point is that these are incredible. They're just human stories, but they're just told on the biggest scale ever, like this really exaggerated scale.
Sure.
I think, yeah, that's just the core difference here in this pod is that I think I'm like bought all the way in, where I basically feel like I'm walking on Pandora myself.
Yeah.
And you're looking up and you're like, whoa, these are just like pixels.
Yeah. I like, honestly, yes, specifically the fact that they are, everything is animated. The blue
like digitally rendered.
Yes, yeah. Because like, for example, Dune, right? You're looking at real people on like sand. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I like that. And then you show me like blue people like jumping around the screen, and I'm like, no. So yeah, that is a major difference for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, it's little like the movie is literally just a family grieving from a crazy event and trying to come back from it and like finding themselves. Because at the very beginning of the movie, like Neytiri racist as hell.
Yeah,
Jake is like, we're just throwing hands. I don't care what anyone says. He's got his arsenal. He's like, he's like your average right Republican dad who's just strapped to the brim.
Yeah, he is.
He's like AJ's grandpa.
Yeah.
Like hella shotguns everywhere. Like the mom is grieving, crying, and then he's like, here's an arrow with a bomb attached to it.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready.
Like, bro,
to go.
Jake is real smooth, right? Yeah. Loak is blaming himself for his brother's death, right? And all this stuff, and Curie can't connect spiritually. So that's the family. And then, like, you're literally just watching an emo teenager get over suicidal thoughts. Except it's a 9 foot tall blue guy.
Yeah.
And his name is Loak.
See, that's the part where you lost me. I was with you until then.
Yeah, I like it because you were making eye contact with me throwing all that. You heard White Republican Dad. You're like, I follow.
Yeah.
And then they had to be blue.
Yeah, they had to be blue. Like James Cameron just like go like one step back and I'm fully in.
Man, they just need to remake it. Wait, really want to know how you would feel about these movies if instead of like digital blue people, you were just watching white people, and then instead of blue, they were just like actually Native Americans.
I'd probably like that a lot more.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
It's unhinged.
I'm trying to think of other big choices. Like great pool because I didn't even remember the suicide thing, and I also didn't really remember the sacrifice thing. But like you're saying, there was so much movie that I forgot about like half the things that went on.
Each of those points are insane.
Yeah.
These are kids watching this.
Yeah.
This is Avatar. The whole world's gonna see this.
2 seats down from us, there was like a little girl.
Yes.
And she was like, I remember when the suicide thing, she was like, no. I was like, whoa, okay, all right.
Like,
she bought it.
This movie is insane.
Yeah.
Like, this is the most supposed to be and written to be with how simple and elementary it is to an almost annoying extent. It's supposed to be as accessible as possible.
Yeah.
Like, kids are going to be watching this.
Yeah.
This is the stuff that happens in it. What? Quaritch and Varang have sex multiple times in this movie.
Yeah. Rumping
Unprotected, I guarantee you. There will be their child in the next film. I'm calling it right now.
Oh yeah, there definitely will.
Quaritch Jr.
For sure. What other big things?
Do y'all want us to switch gears? I just want to rank the characters. Like, who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? Can we do top 3 favorite?
Yeah.
Top 3 least?
Yeah, let's do it.
Elijah. Yes. I know. For you specifically. Austyn, I want you to start actually.
Okay, yeah.
Top 3 favorite, top 3 least favorite.
Top 3 favorite. I think Loak. I love his character storyline.
Redemption.
Like, the flip of the switch like that is just insane, dude. And then
He reminded me a lot of Jake in the first film.
I really liked Neri, the one that connected with plants.
Oh, Kiri,
okay. Kiri's storyline, just from going where she can't connect with God to, not only am I connecting with God, but God's right there in front of me, dude. Like, that was insane. And then I guess Spider's character development was also like insane. I really liked him like becoming part of his community. I thought that was pretty cool. Now, least favorite, I think Quaritch.
What?
I don't really like his attitude, dude.
You're like, Quaritch is kind of mean.
It's a little bit.
He's too mean for me, bro.
Bottom 2. No one comes to mind.
Maybe like Varang. Just because I don't really
just the
dig
bad guys.
I don't really dig the whole bloodthirsty thing. And then
what else?
I guess just the wife of the water people.
What do you not like about her? What's wrong with her? She's holding a baby the whole movie.
She's just. I have to wait for Elijah to get back.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
I'm bored. I don't like her attitude, dude.
You think that she was just had too many hormones running the whole time?
Yeah.
He's saying that he didn't like the pregnant lady.
Oh, the pregnant lady?
Yeah. Ready with the
Kate
soundboard?
Winslet.
I mean, she didn't even have that much screen time.
Bro, but her entire screen time, she was just bitchy, bro.
She's pregnant.
Austyn's take on the pod is pregnant lady are too bitchy.
Sorry for cussing.
You go.
All right. Top 3. All right. Spider. 1.
No way. Stop with this take. Stop.
3. Sorry.
The only human.
3 is actually Spider's actually
top 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
3rd, Spider, because he's a human. 2nd,
Horrific take.
I really liked the lead fire tribe girl. Varang. I liked her a lot. She should be 2, and then 1 is gonna have to be Jake.
Why Jake?
I don't know. He's like the main character. He gets the most screen time. He's even though I think a lot of the choices and actions of his character are dumb and annoy me, he's definitely the most engaging.
Really? Yeah. I actually like really harshly disagree.
Harshly disagree. Yeah.
Okay. Bottom three.
Bottom three. A lot of the. Okay. Wait. On my top three, I'm gonna replace Spider for the daughter that connects with the
Kiri.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay.
She's great. All right. Bottom three. I dislike. Courage.
These are some bad Quaritch takes.
Who else?
In my opinion.
And then give me.
Well, actually, I guess Quaritch because you don't like how he keeps surviving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just annoying. He's a little pesky guy. Bottom also, I dislike the scientist that, like the main one that we see, for the human team. That
Norm.
He rides on the boat at the end.
Oh. Not Norm.
He's like,
is he the one that dies?
Whale. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, the anti one arm
yeah.
guy.
Oh, yeah. The one
arm guy. Okay,
yeah.
cool. So you just don't like people with disabilities. Okay.
Yes, indeed. And then I'm gonna say the third person that I dislike is the guy who tries to bang himself.
Loak. Why don't I like Loak?
I don't like him.
Why not?
Well, I think you know why.
That's horrific. All right,
he's blue and he tried to kill himself.
Kid. Like he's just an annoying.
Just a goth kid.
Yeah, I just don't like him.
That's funny.
He's too far gone for Elijah.
Number one, Neytiri.
Okay.
Easily. She's just throwing hands. The most dangerous woman on that planet.
Who is she again?
Neytiri is the mother.
The mother, yeah. She's great.
Yeah, she's just throwing hands. She's a demon.
Okay.
And she's compelling.
Yeah.
I find her to be compelling.
She is in this one for sure.
2, I'm going to go Quaritch, easily.
Okay.
The most charismatic performer in these movies. I think Zoe Saldana is the better performer, but I think Stephen Lang doing his like classic 80s villain thing where
his voice is cool.
Varang is like, I see you. And he's like, damn right you do. Yes. Yes. Drop him. Good. Like he's just such a. He reminds me of those Western movies where you just have like a rogue, where there's like good and bad.
Yeah.
And he's just that rogue middle guy. Like
sure.
in Good, the Bad, the Ugly, he's not the good, he's not the bad. He's the ugly. He's just some wild card that's just kind of like doing his own thing. He plays on Quaritch's team.
Sure.
He's the colonel of the human side until Spider gets involved.
Yeah.
And then he throws everything out the window. So, second Quaritch.
Okay.
3, for this movie specifically, I got to go Varang.
Yeah.
The aura is insane.
Yeah.
Bottom
Baller.
3. Oh, yeah. Bottom 3, out of in no particular order. 1, Spider.
Because of the acting.
The poor acting.
Yeah.
Which I have to sympathize with the acting because he's the only one on set during those scenes.
Yeah.
Like he's the
Which
only
must
human.
be super tough.
He's the only human in those scenes.
Yeah.
So he's looking up at just tech. Like I was watching behind the scenes footage of it, and it's insane. He's the only he's like, yeah, it gets pretty lonely. I'm the only one on the set.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god. I'm like, I couldn't have. Imagine having to act out the execution scene, and you look up, and it's a giant blue thing in front of you.
Yeah, dude. Here's a crazy idea.
Oh god.
Take out the blue people and put real people there, because that movie sounds really good.
Terrible take. Avatar. So Spider.
Mm-hmm.
Then I gotta go. I'm gonna go. Edie Falco, who is the lady general. I just feel like.
Oh, you liked her?
No, she's bottom 3.
Oh, bottom 3. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree.
But she's a good actress, but rough.
Yeah.
And then third. I'm not sure. I'm gonna just leave it there.
Yeah. I thought a lot of the, like going off of what you said about the general, I thought a lot of the people on the ship were rough. Like the guy who the general gets into it with, the guy who tries to call the shots, who works for the president or something.
Yeah,
I thought he was rough too.
But I think it's just Cameron leaning to like the '80s cheesiness, where it's literally just the generic villain '80s movie,
Sure.
where it's like instead of the military movie though, it happens to be on Pandora, but it's like it's just those bad military movies.
Yeah,
and it's just Cameron pulling those out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's kind of like you had a lot of those in Mission Impossible. Do you remember that in The Final Reckoning, where Tom Cruise's character's on the ship and he's just talking to those like commanders, and they're all just like generic, like
Yeah,
kind of fun.
Classic generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much movie in this.
So much.
Yeah.
So long.
It's a big boy.
Yeah.
It's the biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How does the runtime compare to the first two?
The first one is
relatively short, right, compared to the rest of these?
No, it's still 3 hours. It's still 3 hours.
The first one is 3
It's
hours?
like 169, I think.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, 169 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Then I think Way of Water and Fire and Ash. I think Fire and Ash is just like several minutes longer.
Gotcha.
Like if I had to guess, like 7 minutes longer. Or something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty close then.
Yeah, they're both over 3 hours. I'm pretty sure. Some crazy
Interesting.
stuff.
So which one rank your 3?
I go 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
One is like the most important technically because it's like the one that I saw as a child.
Yeah.
But to me, each one builds. It's like the same movie, but he makes it better each time for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Austyn, how about you?
I'd probably have to go with 1, 3, 2. Just because 1, 3, 2. Just because I've only seen 1 and 3. So 2 has to go to the bottom because I've never seen it.
That would be true.
Yeah.
Yes. That is true.
1 is like where my Avatar journey started.
Gotcha.
And then 3 is just like, it's a killer movie, dude. You can't hate it.
So one is when
unless you're Elijah.
when you began to believe in Awa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going 1, 2, 3. And I mean, it totally makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
One is the most like.
It's like it's like the less humans there are, the more you just like.
Yeah.
It's literally just like Avatar, pretty decent amount of humans, like 50-50.
Yeah, it's real nice.
I mean,
it's half a movie.
The main character is still a human in the movie. 2, you lose a pretty good chunk of human.
Yeah.
3, no more humans.
No more humans.
There's like 2 of them.
Yeah.
Elijah was rooting for the people in the boats.
Yes.
No, I'm rooting for the whales, dude.
Dude,
I
the
love
whales.
the whales.
I was we could agree on that.
Yeah, the whales are awesome. This is some big boys.
I think this is like with Lord of the Rings. If you didn't like it the first go around, I'd be like, we'll get there. This one, I have zero hope.
Yeah.
It's great. Maybe we need to watch a documentary on how these movies are made, and then they can get you to appreciate the amount of effort put into them.
I think what we should do is I need to be like rested up, caffeined up, and we need to watch all 3 of them straight to back. And I want you to
straight to back.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Whoa.
Back to back?
Straight to
front
back.
Front to back. Front to front if you want. Start there. Yeah. I think I just need like a new set of eyes on this stuff.
It'd be funny if like as we grew older we switched places. Where like as you're going over, you're kind of like, I kind of get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's crumbling. My main concern is if he does the same thing again in the 4th film, I'm out.
Wait, okay. Why do you not think that he will?
I don't think he will because I've read the plot, or I've read some of the plot.
Okay.
And also, there's a lot of stuff that's different.
Okay.
Like, this 3rd film is specifically dealing with the consequences from the first one. So it's like a Godfather, from the 2nd film. Like, it's just a Godfather 2.
Sure.
Like...
And it really did feel that way with all of the water. Like there was a lot of water in this film.
Yeah, it's to me it's like one long 6-hour movie in that the cycle repeats itself again as like the core theme of the movie is with like the cycle of generations, children breaking rules, instilling them, following tradition. Like the whole idea of we're gonna break all these rules, but then at the same time we still believe in Awa, right?
Yeah.
It's just that.
Sure.
But we're dealing with the consequences of the 2nd film and resolving the familial tensions. In the 1st film, they can't find a home. 2nd film, not only are they at the home, like at the end of the 2nd film, but within the family itself, they're together. Right? Sure. 4th film, what I heard is... These are some details that I heard about the 4th film.
Yeah.
They go back to Earth.
I like the sound of that.
So they show the decimated Earth.
Okay.
So that already is hugely different.
Okay.
Secondly, there's a huge time jump in the middle of it by like 8 years. So those kids grow up to be
interesting.
Like adults.
Okay.
Which that's another huge change, and that's confirmed because they have already shot those scenes. Like if you look at the actors now that play those kids, like Spider, he looks way older now because that scene was shot years ago.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's the same with the other kids.
Sure.
So they've already shot the scenes as kids for 4, and then there's a huge time jump.
Okay.
And like they're just a vibe that I'm getting that there's a very different direction. Because what I heard was that the fourth film is a continuation, but it works also as like its own standalone entry.
Okay.
So that to me signals that this is definitely going in a different direction.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that there's hope for me in the fourth film.
There's also Michelle Yeoh is going to be in it.
Okay. I like her a lot.
She plays a scientist on Earth. Yeah, who takes interest in Kiri's powers.
So you have actually good human actors now.
Well, she could be a villain. I mean, if she's taking interest in Kiri.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe she's bad. Who knows? Well, we don't know. But
she'll be a human.
Yes.
That's all I could care about.
What's funny is that with you wanting more humans, I want them out.
Less humans, yeah.
I just want straight, pure, like give me just straight LSD Pandora.
I want you when I'm older and I have kids, I want you to show my kids these films.
Why do I have to show?
Because I won't. Like I want them to like think like, oh yeah, Uncle Seth he turned off this movie called Avatar. They're gonna be telling me that I'm gonna be like, that sly son of a gun.
So he's
trying to turn them on to Avatar.
You want them to feel the joy that I'm feeling at 21 years old.
Actually, yes. Yeah, for sure.
The childlike wonder.
I feel only resentment and anger.
You feel only coldness.
Exactly.
You look up at that screen and you just feel anger.
Yeah. I'll show him Talladega Nights. You show him Avatar.
Elijah's like this during the entire movie.
He really was.
My kids will not have the no film childhood that I did because it ruined the Avatar experience for me.
But at the same time, I think even regardless, there's no way. But who knows? Because Dune, you were laughing during the screening, but at least you loved it.
Yeah, heck yeah.
So who knows? Maybe one day you buy in.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe one day you grow old enough to be a child at these.
Absolutely.
And then maybe one day I'll grow up.
You realize that these movies suck balls.
Movies do not suck. I really wish I could sit in there and just sit down next to camera reading the scripts. Just kind of like say a couple comments every once in a while. Like every time Spider says a line, we're like,
yeah. So is the only reason why Richard doesn't like these films because of the white savior stuff?
That was the main reason.
Okay.
He thinks, white savior. I'm sure he believes that they're incredibly problematic politically.
Yeah.
Which I would agree with him. Yeah. But to me, one, if you're watching Avatar, the highest grossing film of all time, for its political insights, I think you're looking in the wrong direction.
Sure.
And two, I think the main function of the movie is the filmmaking exercise, not
what it's trying to.
Yeah, the very overused stereotypes that it's using to make it simple for the white audience.
Makes sense.
But
I was just asking because I wanted to know if he sympathized with me on points like other than that, because I don't really care about that.
I mean,
like no,
go ahead.
I'm not watching Avatar for the like political commentary.
Yeah, I think the well, to go back to your point before I go off in another direction, but Richard loves sci-fi, so
yes,
obviously it's not that is being the issue.
Yeah,
it's definitely that stuff.
Gotcha.
And also the scripts are weak.
Yes,
the scripts are the writing is weak, the dialogue is weak.
Yeah,
I just don't.
And I have an issue with that too. Like not only the sci-fi stuff, like the script too.
Yeah, which usually I do, but I think with these I'm just like the sensory overload is so strong that I genuinely could not care less.
Yeah.
Sorry to switch into the political stuff though. I think it is a worthy conversation to have. Is like, yes, these movies are not meant to be like political essays, but since they're so popular, there is a discussion around the impact culturally that they have.
Yeah.
Like the consequences of portraying white people in this way, Native American people in this way. But I think we're at the point in this pod where we're just like,
I do think like that is an issue.
Yeah.
I guess the question is like, do you care about it?
Yeah. It's like, here's another one.
Yeah.
The movies are very environmentalist.
Yeah.
They're tree hugging movies. But at the same time, they're being put towards like theme parks and like these big industrial things. I mean, just the film sets and the technology for the film themselves is like almost counterintuitive to what the movie wants, because these are robust and in like industrially. I don't know what words to.
Yeah, I can see what you mean,
but yeah.
But are they intentionally environmentalist?
Sure. I think James Cameron does love the whales. I mean, he literally humanizes a whale. Like, Payakan is a character in these movies.
So then I see the environmentalist point. I definitely don't see it as an issue because like you have to separate the artist's intent into what production companies and businesses and theme parks have done to it, right? Like that's on like the production companies and like not James Cameron, of course.
It is just still like a funny consequence of them.
For sure, yeah.
Where it's kind of like the Finding Nemo thing, where Finding Nemo was an incredibly environmentalist film.
Yeah.
But it actually like heavily negatively impacted the race of clownfish or whatever they're called, because then everyone wanted one.
Yeah.
Because of the movie. So it's the same thing with this, where it's like, save the environment, but also let's go to Disney World.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just a funny consequence.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. A lot of movie.
Regarding the environmentalist impact, like y'all saw the whale in the final scene, right?
Oh, I saw
the whale that had all the harpoons and
that
stuff.
That was hilarious. They pulled up to the counselor like, let me show you how bad they did my boy Luke. It's crazy.
Like I feel like that's a way of showing what humans are doing to like wildlife, like the destruction we cause in their lives.
Yeah, that right there is SeaWorld. SeaWorld did that.
SeaWorld did
SeaWorld did do that.
They actually did, yeah.
For real, yeah. The Whale Council, like, this is crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
That was insane.
James Cameron made a movie where out in outer space, there is a council of whales that talk to each other.
That's how it works, dude. I'm convinced that the world is ran by whales, actually.
I believe
they're the biggest beasts. Okay, I propose something. We did a movie for you. Now we do Blackfish. You down? Question mark? Okay, let's do it.
We're potting Blackfish? Nah. Is Corch alive at the end of Blackfish? I bet you none of those fish are doing anything as crazy as Carrie's doing in this movie. None of them are shaking like she is.
No, they are. Wait, actually, yeah. To finish off to finish it off, can you do a orgasmic type thingy for the?
You just asked. You said, Austyn, to finish me off, can you do an orgasm?
Well, I feel like we have to because of the content of the movie.
It's a perfectly unhinged pod for a perfectly unhinged movie.
You willing to or no?
You mean the?
We are clipping that for sure.
I can't wait.
It's already a clip.
I can't wait to post that on TikTok.
You saw it live in the movie theater.
I did see it live.
I'm just gonna post that clip on TikTok. No context.
That's unhinged.
You could really feel that by this third one. There is no one saying no to James Cameron.
No.
Like, there's no one like, no, you can't do that.
All around him.
He tosses them the second they disagree with something. Because surely someone had an issue with something in this.
Yeah. I do not care anymore.
No way they did not have any issues.
Yeah, and that's why I'm all for it. Untainted, pure, visionary filmmaking. When anything else you say is wrong.
Just saying, you like made him be able to do the old orgasms on.
Hell yeah, brother.
Those are on you, Seth.
Purely let him do it again.
I thought that was your favorite part, Elijah.
They are.
Never doubt Big Jim.
Big old Jim.
I really love our contrasting thing here because I'm just like on my knees, like, never doubt Big Jim. And you're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, this movie's so dumb. This is probably like the only movie I've ever come on here and said like I hate it. Because like I've disliked movies.
Mulholland Drive.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah. But I dislike this one a lot more than that.
Well, there's a lot less blue people in Mulholland Drive.
Yeah, there is. Like Mulholland Drive is more because like I didn't understand it, and also it was like boring. Uh-huh. But this is like a dislike.
Yeah,
this is a dislike.
This is not an indifference.
Yeah.
Is Mulholland Drive the one we watched in there that was like insanely hard to follow along with?
Yes, that one.
It's a
Dude, that movie was terrible.
Oh, really? You didn't like it either?
No.
Careful, Austyn.
After a rewatch, I hope I like it more.
It's a masterpiece.
I don't know.
I think we watch it.
I'm too dumb for it.
And we don't do all the stupid shit in between.
Sorry for cussing. Yeah, for sure.
So what movie do you think you would like better? Okay. Mulholland Drive, but it's only blue people.
Oh.
Or Avatar, but it's only humans.
Oh, Avatar.
So it's the blue people are the issue. If that's the case,
I mean,
you see my point?
We know what Elijah
The blue
is.
people are the issue. To a certain extent, yes, the blue people are the issue.
To a certain extent.
To a certain extent, but
Sure,
to
buddy.
a certain extent, so are the purple people. No, don't make me finish that sentence, Austin.
For me,
That's why you like the
are
ash
drop.
people the most.
Imagine The Godfather. If they were all blue, 10 times better. If they were all on Pandora, imagine that. It's way better. It's a much better movie.
I disagree. Hardcore.
Imagine Talladega Nights, but it's all Avatar.
See, that would ruin the movie.
I like that new category. Is the hashtag never doubt Big Jim category. Is this movie better if it's on Pandora?
Blue people too. That's funny.
This is good. I'm glad to have talked about this with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that even though I dislike the movie, I'm really glad that we saw it in person in the cinema, because we always talk about how we love the cinema.
Yeah.
In the best viewing experience, IMAX 3D.
I like how you're complaining about saving cinema, and then Big Jim comes on with his big dick and says, "Here's the most original, groundbreaking world in the most pristine experience," and you say, "Nah, get rid of that. Get rid of that."
That's groundbreaking world, dude.
Yes.
He's done the same thing for
No
3
one
movies.
can do this. No one can do
Except
this.
Big Jim 2 times before, apparently.
That's what makes it the
They
best
did it
movie.
once, he'll do it again.
It's like,
The Messiah returns.
so it's like no one can do it except the same guy 3 times.
Yes.
Oh,
And it gets
God.
bigger every time.
Yeah, they're still blue. It should be Avatar 4, still blue. God.
Oh my God.
This guy.
I'm dying, bro. It's so funny. I can't wait to show this pod to our children.
Yeah.
Like when we argued about Avatar 3. We've said some crazily stupid
That would be
stuff on
funny
this.
if we like traded like positions.
Definitely not
That would be
happening. No.
hilarious.
I don't think so.
No.
But you know, it
Maybe
could.
when he's old and
You never
senile
know.
and he doesn't remember that he hates it, we'll show it to him.
Old
Yeah,
and
that's
senile.
true.
What a pull, Austyn.
Yeah, I'm almost there. Anyway.
What are your final concluding statements with the rating?
with the what?
With rating on this?
With the rating? Yeah. So I gave this a 6 because
Very forgiving from you.
yeah, it is very very forgiving. I need to go back and rate the first 2 because I gave it the first one a 4 and the second one a 5. So technically, this is the highest rated Avatar film, but I don't stand by the first 2 ratings. I'm gonna have to go rewatch them because
Not to interrupt your concluding statements, but we're already seeing you slowly grow towards Pandora with the rating increase, and this is the one that you hate the most.
I
See,
think
it's
it's
happening.
more so like a change in rating.
Sure, buddy.
Sure.
Slowly converting. We're gonna get him one day.
So I give it a 6 because you're right. Like I do have to give it props for the amazing visuals and that third act. Yeah. So 6. Yeah, it could be a 5, but I give it a 6.
Yeah, 5 stars.
How about you, Austyn?
Austyn,
Do you rate
rating and final concluding thoughts on Avatar: Fire and Ash.
I'd say it's a 9 because I really loved the childhood aspect of it. Just that connection back to my childhood, and then the scenery was just spectacular, dude. But at the same time, there was still issues with it, so that's why it's a 9 instead of a 10.
Thank you, Austyn. Thank you for your testimony.
What about you, Seth?
There's something in my eye right now, so it's making me look like I'm crying about Avatar. So I guess it's very timely. This movie represents a lot of what I love about movies.
Mm-hmm.
The spectacle, the experience, the overwhelming sensory overload of transporting to a new world. This represents that. How cinema transports you to a new place where there are 9-foot-tall Victor Wembanyama's ruling the planet, fighting over whether or not Awa is real, whether or not humanity can coexist with them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the biggest thing I've ever seen. It was the craziest experience I've had in the theater all year. And Big Jim, I'm excited for you to do it again. That was Goldfish.
Boys. I hate Avatar.